Look at her. Nina West. Did you ever get a chance to hang out with Nina?
Let me tell you something about Miss Nina. I have known Nina before Drag Race, before my Drag Race. She's an iconic drag presence in this country. And she's a professional. And she's very talented and very revered. A treasure. And I'm happy that she finally got her shot, because I remember for years she was always on the list like me. Oh, she's gonna be on. And I remember me and her having a conversation about that, and she finally got there, and I'm happy for her. And her journey was beautiful on Drag Race, and she should be proud of that as well.
Have you gotten a chance to talk to her recently?
Okay, I did see her at the reunion, and we hugged and had a moment, because the last time I saw her was before the show aired, but I knew she was there, and she went through it, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm really nervous. I don't know about everything. I can't, share everything that's happening." And I was like, "Girl, I'm not one of those people that's gonna spill the tea." I said, "I'll tell you this: if you need advice, if you need someone to talk to, you have my number. Call me. I can walk you through it. I can hold your hand through it." I was like, "It's gonna be the toughest year of your life. It's gonna test everything in you, because you're gonna be pulled from each side, and people are gonna try you." I was like, and no matter what your experience was, just be proud of it, and just own up to it, and just enjoy it and have fun. So, if you need anything, let me know. And then I saw her at the reunion, and she was like, "Oh my God, it's so good to see you." And I was like, "You know what, bitch, you fucking did that."
What's your favorite pre-Drag Race memory of her?
She got me fucked up. She got me fucked up at her show. I went and worked out there, and they took care of me, and they got a girl a little liquored up.
She's a sweetheart. Okay, just two more. Look at her. Silky, sweetie, a new WeHo resident, a new WeHo queen.
Yes, she just recently moved here. Yeah.
Have you gotten to hang out?
Yeah, we have same.
Because you have the same management,
we have same
right?
management.
Because I met Raja and Silky same time with your manager. Yeah.
I met Silky right before the show, and knew. I was like, okay, I have a feeling that this girl's probably going to be someone that goes far in the show, because she has a big personality.
She sure does.
And her style of drag is pageant-y. It comes from a polished background, so I was like, she'll probably do well. And then I watched the season, and I was like, oh, this bitch made it all the way to the end.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
What have you thought about the fan reaction? Because it's been varied. Some people have been able to enjoy her, and other people have given her a lot of drama.
It sucks, because I've been there, and it sucks when you are on the show and you are giving your all so that you can win, and you're passionate about this, and this is your moment, and then you get knocked down, And I know that the way she looked like on the show was very aggressive and abrasive and mean at times, and it was a lot of negative. Even though she is a nice person, I felt bad because, like I said before, we're people, we're human, and we fuck up, and I feel, she fucked up, and hopefully she grows as a person, because she is young, and maybe this will all turn around for her, because no one deserves to have a lot of hate thrown at them.
Do you think she was guilty of trying to produce herself? And did you find people on your season doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I feel sometimes people are not being genuine. Especially when it comes to the show, they're not being genuine and not being their authentic self. They're doing what they can do for camera time and to pull focus. And unfortunately, when you're doing that, it could come across as abrasive, and it could come across as negative. And I think she is one of those girls who tried to overproduce themselves because they wanted to give to the camera and to the show,
right,
and just not give them, and just let that speak. So I think she fell. I think she fell victim to that. Well, not victim to that. I think she played into that, and thought that would be a strength for her. But for the viewers at home, it was not well received.
It ain't easy to be on Drag Race. It ain't easy to be on Drag Race.
No, it's not. It's like you're damned if you do or you're damned if you don't.
You have to navigate so many things.
If you don't do too much, you know,
right,
you
then
might
people
go
ask
home,
you questions. Would you do more?
You know, or if you do too much, you know, people might hate you. You know, it sucks. You know, but it's the risk that we take.
Right. And last but not least, she always does too much, and we love it. Look at her.
Oh,
Morgan McMichaels, the only queen you always will look at when you come to this show. Now, since we last had you here together, or has had you guys here individually, she was back on All Stars.
Yes.
You went on Drag Race.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Has that
Alliance
made you?
changed since we were both here.
What's your status with Morgan? What's the experience that you guys have shared like? How did she feel about All Stars? How did she feel about you on Drag Race?
Funny thing about that, we were actually talking about it last night. Her and Angina were like, God, you kept being on Drag Race so tight-lipped. You didn't. And she was like, yeah, Mayhem never said anything to me. We've been best friends for 19 years, and I did not tell anyone that I got on Drag Race because I was terrified that I would fuck up my opportunity. So I didn't tell my best friend, and she didn't tell me when she got on Drag Race too.
Right,
so
we remember that from this show, yeah.
I was like, there you go, right back at you. And then when she got on All Stars, she didn't tell me. I figured that she got on because the way she was acting at that time.
Which was like what? Crazy? Stressed out?
No, I know when she's stressed, and that's when she's quiet. And we all know Morgan has a mouth on her. And so she was just quiet and distant. So I was like, you know, I think she's trying to focus on doing this, and because this was her opportunity. Because especially being a queen from so far back,
right?
This season 2, like this was her opportunity to get reemerged into this fan base that's new and different, and hopefully boost her career. Because a lot of the girls from the yesteryears get looked past.
Oh, yeah.
And so I knew this meant a lot to her, that she wanted to go on and show everyone why she is Morgan McMichaels.
Yeah.
Because Morgan McMichaels is a huge staple of the Southern California
one of the best
drag scenes. Like, this bitch is fucking amazing, and she, across the world, she's a dynamite performer and a great entertainer. So I knew it meant the world to her, getting on All Stars. So, you know, I was happy that that moment happened for her.
And what happened when she came home? She called you up and be like, girl, Ben de la Creme fucked it up.
She did. She called me. She's like, I'm back home. And she was upset. And I was like, you know what? Don't let that take you into a negative space. Because if you allow it to take you to a negative space, then the rest of your journey is going to be negative. I was like, girl, you got there. Now what you gonna do? Right. Take it somewhere positive. And she did.
How do you guys navigate a friendship with so much attention on your friendship from other people like us?
It's easy.
Right?
It's easy. I just, I allow people to get on the journey, you know? With social media being what it is, you know, you can let people take a peek into your world. And a lot of people always wondered for years why my friends are all these amazing drag queens, these legendary people. And so you show them little bits and pieces. This is why we're friends, you know, and this is why we've all known each other for so long, and this is why we're still friends.
Will we ever see a big Morgan and Mayhem tour? I mean, I would love to see that.
We wanted to do an M&M tour, but unfortunately, when you are not top tier drag queens from Drag Race, promoters don't want to take a risk on you. They don't see value in you. And it's sad because legendary queens that have been on Drag Race are not usually girls who have gone far on the show. And these are girls who have been a part of the community and have built what our community is based on.
Yeah.
And they don't get the recognition that they deserve. So, you know, it sucks because we would love to travel the world together and show everyone why.
Right.
Why there is a Mayhem and why there is a Morgan and why there is a Jasmine Masters and why there is a Delta Work and why, you know, there are so many legendary girls, especially here in LA, who didn't make it far on the show who are fucking treasures in the drag community, and they deserve that light.
Yeah. Promoters, get it together. I want to see that tour. You two are some of the greatest drag performers I've ever seen.
I wanted to do a LA girl tour,
Yeah.
and because we have so many legendary queens that live here in LA, I wanted to take a LA girl tour, and I wanted to call it the Party Girl Tour,
Yeah.
and take it around the world so everyone could see the legends of LA, because there were so many legendary
And the
bitches here.
influence is strong, even on Drag Race.
Chad Michaels, Raja, me, Morgan, fucking Delta, Jasmine, Venus Delight. You know, a lot of us are all Raven. You know, a lot of us are girls who have fucking built the drag community of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And kept it running. You know, so
Yeah.
it's just like, give us bitches a shot. Fuck. Let us show you why we turn parties and shit. So.
Right? Well, I'm putting it out there to promoters of the world. Get it together, book these hoes, and add Lady Red to that bill. Well, Mayhem, thanks so much for being here, sweetie.
Thank you.
We love having you.
Thank
Everybody
you.
go out and get that lip sync collection.
Yes. Lip Sync by Hank and Henry, honey. Get it.
Yes. Thank you to beautiful Lady Red.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you to our boys for shaking it so good,
Yes,
right?
thank those boys.
They're waiting for you in your dressing room.
Oh, thank God.
And happy Pride, everyone.
Hell yes.
We hope you celebrate Pride worldwide, love each other, be kind to each other, and just know gay is the way. Bloop. Happy Pride. We'll see you next time on Hey Qween, and look at her. Hit it. Look at her. Lady Red, look at her. And Mayhem Miller, she's looking, she's shading, she's serving. Look at her. Bye, everybody. Bye, camera. Get out of here, you little camera.
Look at her. Look at her. Look